We are back. Welcome back to another episode of Sonic Heroes. And, well, here's Eggman. Yeah. Okay. Alright, you... Subtle foreshadowing there. Anywho. So this is Egghawk. Welcome back to Sonic Heroes, as I said. This is Team Dark, second part. You know, this shouldn't take too long. This is a pretty darn easy boss, considering it's the first boss of the game. And, you know, this is literally no different from any of the other bosses, Egghawk versions. Now, I thought that maybe there'd be, like, more stuff, and there is a few minor changes, like there's enemy spawn and stuff like that. But, like, in terms of, like, the actual boss itself, these bosses really don't change from, like, each other. And it's kind of sad, really, because you could have done a lot with the bosses in terms of, like, what you could have done, because like they didn't do a lot of the levels, so like I was kind of disappointed that nothing really changed in the bosses, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, so I'm gonna try and get this done, and then maybe the next level, and then that should call it. But then maybe we might be able to get through one more level, depending on how time goes. You know, obviously the first thing there was like 15 minutes long, but that's because I also had a cutscene as well. Trying to keep these videos like 10 minutes long. 10 minutes long is a good amount of time to watch for. Whoa, whoa, that was like a long homing dash. Ah, no. Get some rings, get some rings, get some rings. Okay, good, we got some rings. Or I should be able to finish him off now. I don't think he'll be able to last much longer. A bit of lag there. You bothersome fools. Alright, come on, we can finish him off. I don't think he'll be able to last much longer. What the? What's with the weird lag? It's 50 frames per second. Okay, there we go. Don't know why there's weird, like, weird lag spike there. Well, even sometimes when you're recording, this lag can set in. Doesn't really matter. And that takes care of that. Now that he's dead, well, not dead, but he just ran away, I guess. We can move on to the next part, which will be the kind of chemically factory zone, which, you know, I wonder what this is at all reference to. You know, the first stage is all greeny, and the second stage is all factory-like. Yeah, I don't know. Chemical plant? Maybe. Alright, Grand Metropolis. This stage is all fun. Fast-paced movement, just like you would get. Ooh, cars flying in the background. Those cars are actually pretty cool to look at. Anyway. Yeah, so basically this is the Grand Metropolis. This is a pretty cool stage. You know, to be fair, this stage, while you get to move fast on these, you know, rail things, because most of the time usually playing as the speed character, you don't really notice that big of a speed difference, considering that, you know, when you're, oh, yeah. Anyway, sorry. Got kind of distracted there. But, you know, sometimes, like, when you're going, like, at speed, like, when you're playing as any other character, like, you definitely notice a speed difference. When you're playing as, like, Shadow, or, you know, whatever the, you know, speed character is, you'll notice, you won't notice that much of a difference, because you're already going fast as the speed character. As Fly or Power, you'll definitely notice, but speed, not a chance. There we go. Okay, there we go. Dead enemy. Let's keep going. You know, to be fair, I'm actually finding this a lot more fun to do. Like, you know, these live recording things. You know, I thought it would be kind of weird to do, but nah, I'm actually enjoying it. It's fun. It's fun and interesting. You know, because now I can actually commentate what's going on instead of just trying to remember what I did. I mean, sometimes, yeah, of course. Whenever you're playing a game, there's not always stuff to talk about. And I know, while my throat may die one day when trying to speak all this time, I can sure as hell try to entertain for ages. I don't know why. Okay. For some reason, I'm getting like a 50 FPS recording now. It's weird. Because most of the time, always I get 60 FPS, but right now I'm getting 50. Very strange. Doesn't matter, I guess. Anywho, let's get past these badniks. I don't think there's actually that many enemy types in this game at all, really. Yeah, it's weird. Why isn't there like... Okay, calm down the shadows. We killed a few enemies. It's not exactly anything impressive. Let's just open this other door. I think it's got a 1-up or something inside of it. 1-up? Oh, it's speed shoes. That's, I guess basically that's the lesser power-up, you know, than a 1-up, I guess. Because you're playing as Team Dark, you can't have anything too nice given to you. Alright, let's give it... Whee, okay. A lot of ring dash areas around here. I guess it's to into the harder. Because I find one of the things they try to do for a harder kind of gameplay is add more gaps in the levels, which I mean I guess is really easy to do because all you got to do is basically remove some of the level. I mean that's probably the easiest thing you could do for making your level harder. Puzzle games have to if you want to make a harder level of a puzzle level, you got to calculate what you could remove to not make it too obvious what you got to do, but also make it a lot harder, more challenging. Fucking platformer, just remove some of your level, and there you go, harder level. No, but that's not always true. Sometimes it's very making hardest versions of levels can actually be really tricky. In my game Prism Collider, at one point I wanted to make some harder versions of levels, and sometimes it was really hard to try and figure out okay, where can I put this harder part? What am I gonna do with it? But that never actually came to be because it was planning an expansion pack on the Prism Collider. But of course, because Prism Collider never really took off that much, I decided, we'll leave it to the side. There's no point really, continuing to make a something for a game that hardly anyone's looking at. And while I don't mind, just making a game for one or two people, because I have made let me think, I've made 2 games for one person before for a birthday and Christmas present. And other people as well, a single games for single people. I don't mind just making a game for one single person. Oh, okay, almost died there. But it's sometimes you got to think to yourself do I even want to do this? Because the thing is, I don't mind. I will always do something if I want to do it right. But I guess the motivation just wasn't there for Prison Collider to continue making an expansion pack to it. Hell, it has 30 levels already, and I think it has enough content to be honest. Those 30 levels are extremely difficult. I haven't heard of anyone beating it yet. I should probably check YouTube to see if anyone has beaten it yet. Actually, now that I think about it, someone could have easily beaten it ages ago, and I'd be like, yeah, no one's ever beaten it. And I'd be like, wait a minute, go back to YouTube, oh, they have. That'd be pretty cool if someone has beaten Prison Collider. It's always kind of cool to watch other people play your games because even when you know the person, or better when you don't know the person at all. Even if it's just some random person, it's oh, that person's playing my game. That's so cool, because you feel you're oh, cool. Someone who I don't actually know, have absolutely no relation to, and I did not ask to, is actually playing my game on their own merit. They chose to play this game, and especially when they like it. When they don't like it, it's whatever. At least they played it. But when they say they like it, it's yep, I won. I think Arrow 1, free game on Steam, has more videos on YouTube than Prism Collider does. But I will have a few more games on Steam soon. I have 4 more coming. I think I have 5 more coming this year, but 4 more coming sooner. No, that's not right. Basically, I would say about 5 or 6 games this year on Steam. Because Steam Greenlight's being replaced, you see. So I have a few games going through Steam Greenlight at the moment. And after that there'll be a process called Steam Direct. Bit different, but that basically means you just, I don't know. I don't want to give exact details away because I mean it's not exactly like it's secret or anything. But the thing is, people have been getting confused left and right on what is actually happening with Steam Direct. So to not confuse anyone or give any misinformation because I thought it was something, but it wasn't actually that. I'm just going to basically say Steam Direct is the thing that's going to replace Greenlight in spring of 2017. That's basically the only certified detail I can give where I know I'm not going to be wrong. I mean, it may be delayed for whatever reason, but basically that's what I'm saying, okay? Yeah. Whoa, actually, this section might actually be new, because I don't remember this from Team Sonic. Yeah, actually, this might be a complete new section. Huh. Wow, I may have actually been mistaken. They actually may have had new segments. Maybe I'm just really wrong. Both? Don't think there can be both in this situation. Oh, don't die, Rouge, don't die. I don't. Oh, no. Oh, apparently I died. What? How did I die? Okay, whatever. I don't know. Well, that loses everything now. I'm back to nothing. Have fun with this. Yeah, I actually think this is maybe a new section. That's fun. Huh. I didn't realize there was new sections in this thing. I guess it's been quite a while since I've... Because, normally when I go back to play a game, I'll start playing and I'll be like, hey, I've actually played this... Oh, no! Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Alright. Let's just get to the end of this stage and call it a day. But, actually, the thing is, when I normally go back to a game, I tend to play for a bit of it and be like, you know what? That's enough. I'm done with it. But you know, when I came to play this game, I realized, oh yeah, I guess there is more stuff. Weird. I bet as I go back to play old games I've played before, I'm gonna be like, oh, I guess that's there, huh? Speaking of which, what games do people want to see? Like, what does everyone want to see? Like, I don't mind playing whatever. Like, I would play games I haven't seen before, but like most of the time, I want to play games I have played before because obviously, you know, why would I play a game I haven't seen before or played before on the channel? Because then I don't know what's coming, or more specifically, how I'm meant to talk about stuff I don't actually know what's going to happen. Or, you know, even better to say would be more specifically, well, I want to enjoy the game myself before I start trying to enjoy the game, you know, enjoy the game with everyone else. You know, it can be very hard. Like, I mean, horror games. I mean, I commend people who play horror games on, like, you know, Let's Plays and stuff like that. Horror games sometimes can be really hard to concentrate on and beat, you know, because of all the scary elements and stuff like that. And like trying to concentrate on that while entertaining people, that is actually really difficult. People think playing video games is like the easiest job in the world. I've learned it's not. By own personal experience, I have gone from the one side to the other, basically. Anyway, that will do us for today. I shall see you all later for another episode of Team Dark. What am I talking? I was going to say Team Sonic Heroes, but no, Team Dark with Sonic Heroes. Another E rank. I feel like this is going to be a pattern in this. It probably will be a pattern. Alright, see ya. Ooh, emblem. 38, I think, now. Yay. 38. Woo!